Hello everyone, this is Roving Shadow. I am back with more Quest for Glory 5, Dragonfire. Let's start off with the Adventurers Guild this time. The door pushes open and you enter the Adventurers Guild. Ah, what a lovely looking place. It's a numbskull. The writing on the plaque shimmers for a moment, then reads, "To unlock the mystic gate to untold riches and power, you have but to say the word that rhymes with orange." For a moment, the writing on the plaque wavers, then reads, "He who would cross the sea of fate must answer me these questions 28. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go." The rest is indecipherable. Let's see. Most of the messages are too quick to read, but it looks like many of them are from adventurers named Kimis, Mona, Osblo, Pegleg, Willie. Okay, and then I think they just cycle. Yep. Okay, let's look at "The night is always darkest just before the pawn." You see the logbook of the adventures of Silmaria. Well, we know what we have to do here. First, let's examine it. Look over the logbook. You realize that it is relatively new. You figure it was started when Toro took over as the Adventurer Guildmaster of Silmaria. The latest entry says, "I, Elsa von Spielberg, have come to Silmaria to win the rights of rulership and become ruler of this kingdom." Okay, now let us sign it. You take the pen lying upon the table, dip it into the octopus ink, and sign your name and quest into the book. Let's read it once more. The latest entry in the logbook is your own. And that is the last Adventurers Guild logbook that we will ever sign. It's kind of sad. Let's look up here. You see a bunch of notices that various people have posted. Let's see. Potion ingredients needed. Feathers. "Hey man, need some energy? So do we. Bring the feathers of a Pegasus to the apothecary and we'll fix you up. Keep on trucking." Announcements rights open. Be king of Silmaria. Good job for best man or woman. Go to Hall of Kings. Lost basket. Small wicker basket. Last seen southwest of Silmaria. Return to Sarah the bead merchant. Small reward. Regicide. Assassin of the king of Silmaria. Reward of 2,000 drachmas for information leading to arrest. Okay, let's see what else to look at. Look at this fish. It's a dolphin-free tuna. It was caught on purpose. It's a tippy new and antlers too. Oh no, puma! Oh, that is great. Is it a treadmill or a torture device? Hard to tell. But wait, aren't treadmills torture devices? And who is this? This Minotaur is very familiar to you. It's Toro from Spielberg. He looks like is a lot tougher than the first time you met. Ah yes, remember Toro when we beat him up? Let's go talk to him.
Good see Hero Man. Good Hero Man here. Toro like Hero Man.
Ah, let's greet him.
Good see Hero Man.
Yes, it is good to see us.
Like Silmaria. Feel like home. Like guild. Important job. Miss Elsa. Want Elsa be here more. Glad see you. Good place talk adventure. Good place make body strong. Good place learn things. Good place.
Very good place. Very good place.
Toro come here. Guild guy ask Toro if adventurer. Toro say yes. Guild guy say Toro, guild master. Guild guy go, Toro stay. Toro, guild master.
Very, very interesting.
Come here with Elsa. No like man Elsa with. Stay here in Silmaria.
Tell us more about Elsa.
Elsa good. Elsa hero. Make brigands leave Spielberg. Fight brother all time. Brother dumb, but brother boss. Dumb boss, bad boss. Elsa leave Spielberg. Elsa come here be boss. Elsa good boss. Man got money. Man got big house. Man got big boat. Man got Elsa. No like man.
I want to make a comment, but I'm going to refrain. I'm going to refrain.
Hope see hero man later. You good man.
Okay, let's look at some of the other things. Yikes! For a moment, you thought you accidentally entered the Lawyers Guild. That's great. Just for the hell of it, you yell, "He's heart of herring." Hey, that's the way the cods fall. Oh, yes. It was the beast of times, it was the worst of rhymes. That's a tough way to make a buck. Legend says only virgins can see unicorns. You pretend you can't see it. Oh, that is funny. I forgot about that. It's Mickey's mantle. If you are not moose taken, this is the rare moose fish. Remember, no moose is good moose. Can we touch it? Ah, can't grab the moose. Ah, well. You recognize this creature. You must have turtle recall. You cod swear this fish just winked at you. It must be either a flirting finny or a kissing gurmy. These swords are so dull they are more likely to bore you than to bore a hole in you. Okay, and I suppose we can step on here for a little while. You engage in the strenuous task of physical fitness. It takes a lot of energy to do this much work. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's examine this. This metal grate prevents access to the stairs. There is a simple lock on the grate. The stairs lead to a landing, then continue upwards. You can make out several voices snoring upstairs. The small sign on the door says Old Fisherman's Home. And we can hear them snoring. There is no response. People are still asleep upstairs. Let's pound on the gate. Your pounding doesn't begin to disturb the sleepers upstairs. They must really be retired. Yes, yes. Okay. Let's head out of the Adventurers Guild and let's see. We'll head back up here, then we'll go back to like where the inn was and talk to some people there, but want to take care of some things up here first. First thing I want to do, let's head into the bank. The bank is a most impressive edifice. And then I'll look at those later.
Greetings and welcome to the First Bank of Silmaria. This is the safest place to keep your savings secure from pickpockets and thieves. Would you like to leave your money with me? Oh, it's you. I was told you were coming. Your friend set up a savings account in your name. Hefty sum of 500 drachmas. You've got some generous friends, let me tell you.
Yes, we do, don't we? And may or may not look familiar, this guy. The banker has a conservative, reserved look about him. Oops. This looks like a very respectable place to keep money safely stored in the enormous safe. Let's talk to the banker. Let's greet him.
Hi there. Have you invested in your future? This is the place to save. I'm Sam the banker man. I own and run this bank. Would you like to make a deposit?
Didn't we used to know a Sam back in Spielberg? A homeless fellow in the back alleys? Yes, this is the same Sam.
The First Bank of Silmaria will keep your money safe and secure. Drachmas can get heavy when you carry too much of it, and you make yourself a target for every cut purse around. The Right of Rulership Fund is set up for the competition to become King of Silmaria. You need to contribute 1,000 drachmas in order to enter the Right of Rulership. Usually people have friends and relatives help raise that much cash. We have one fund which gets contributions from all the guards in Silmaria. It takes a lot of money to enter the Right of Rulership, but it is a great honor to compete to become king. Your savings will be kept in the most secure safe in all of Silmaria. The safe is equipped with the latest in modern locks and has a complex strap guaranteed to fry the robber foolish enough to try it. Thanks to your good friends, you've already got 500 drachmas in your account.
Very good, and glad that it's safe. Glad that you have that nice trap on there. So at least we won't have to worry about anything happening to our money.
That lion guy said that he and Erasmus the Wizard were starting the savings account for you. They wanted you to enter the Right of Rulership. Man, you have strange taste in friends, but they sure make good ones.
That they do, yes they do.
Silmaria is a great place to settle down and save a little for the future. Too many people forget how important a savings account can be, particularly adventurers. Adventurers think they can fight monsters forever. Next thing they know, they are begging in alleyways. A sad fate for a once respectable hero. So save today to keep the alleys away, I always say. I thought you looked familiar. Yeah, we met in Spielberg, where I was working the alley as a professional panhandler. It wasn't long after you left Spielberg that the pass cleared and the tourists flocked back to town. I made a small fortune and said bye-bye to those cold climes. Came to Silmaria and needed some place to stash my cash. So I started my own bank. Seemed appropriate after all. I'm still asking others for their money.
Yes. So that was Sam from the alleyway.
Our banking hours are dawn to dusk daily. When you save here, you know your money is safe.
Very good. Glad that it's safe. Let's head out. And let's see. Then I suppose we will head to the magic shop because there's something that we really want to get. So let's head over here. And who is the magic owner? It's a Liontar, or...
Greetings, Prince of Shapir. My father Rakesh informed me of your arrival. I am Chakra Sotarna, and this is the magic shop of Silmaria.
Yes, Rakesh's son. This Liontar looks a lot like his father Rakesh. Let's talk to him.
Welcome to Silmaria and my magic shop. This is a land that is rich with magic. This island is rumored to have risen when Atlantis was destroyed eons ago. There are many magical items and weapons to be found here. Many merchants sell such items if they consider you to be trustworthy. I sense that you do not have the essence of magic within your soul, but I do sell some things that might interest you. For instance, every adventurer could use a mystic magnet to carry them to safety. I am certain you will find it useful.
Yes, we most certainly will find it useful.
The mystic magnets are a pair. You set one in a place of safety, a bedroom for example. You have only to use the other magnet upon yourself to teleport instantly back to the room with the other magnet. As you can tell, this can save your life when you are in danger.
Very useful item, especially for traveling back very fast.
I am a wizard, the only male Liontar who has ever practiced the fine art of magic. I have made Silmaria my home for several years now. If you are but half the hero my father thinks you are, then I will be very happy to see you rule this island.
Well, you're in luck, as we're twice the hero he thinks we are.
It is good to see my father again. I summoned him when the king was assassinated. He has been aiding Logos, the High Counselor.
Oh.
Good luck, and I hope you find Silmaria as wondrous as I do.
Okay, so now let's make a purchase. I don't know if we ever actually need a magic dagger. We might get it sometime, but the only thing that we really need, pretty much one of the only things we'll ever get from him, are the mystic magnets. So let us offer...
I thank you for doing business with me.
And let's see. Okay, so we can ask about...
A magical dagger is an elegant weapon if you have to fight in combat. It can even damage the undead, which normal weapons cannot.
Well, we already have a unnormal weapon or non-normal weapon.
The mystic magnets are a pair. You set one in a place of safety.
Okay, that says the same thing as the... when we talked to him before. Appears to be a storage chest of some sort. This room has the look of a cave that was shaped by magic to meet the needs of the wizard. You would judge that this would take very powerful magic to create. Let's go over here. This sculpture is grim and unpleasant, not something most people would want to look at for long. As you reach towards the sculpture, it is as if you reach into a blizzard. You pull your hand back before it becomes frostbitten. Some things are better left untouched. This crystal globe glows with coruscating lights. This seems to be a tome of magical text. You can feel the power of magic radiating from this crystalline device. Okay, that's really all we needed to do in here. We will be back here a few times, but very few times. So now let us head to the apothecary, and we will see some old friends, or at least one old friend, in a way.
Oh, Julinar, look! It's that prince person who told me about you. I'll never forget him. I can't tell you how happy I am that you told me about Julinar back in Tarna. Whatever your name is.
Welcome to our apothecary. I believe we have met before, although I was in quite another form at the time.
Oh, that's right. Julinar was a tree when you last saw her, wasn't she? Well, it's good to see you again.
Yes, we have Selim from Tarna, who ran the apothecary there, and we have Julinar, who was a tree in the second game. So they are now back. So let us talk to Selim first. Let's say hi to Selim.
Hi, it's so good to see you again. I really have to thank you for telling me about Julinar. She's everything I dreamed she would be. I left Tarna and went all the way to Shapir by boat. I followed your directions, and there I found Julinar, all alone in the desert, just like you told me. I guess even trees get lonely. So I camped out there and talked to her, gave her some hugs and some really good plant food I brewed. Her leaves really perked up with my kind words. Then I awoke one night and the tree was gone. There sat the girl of my dreams in her place. I was totally thrilled, even if I did kind of miss the tree. We've been together ever since.
Very good, very good. And I have to ask, you said that you sailed all the way to Shapir on a boat. I highly, highly doubt that you could have sailed all the way to Shapir because, you know, it's in the middle of a desert. I don't know.
We're doing a good business here. The plants just love this place and grow really well. We like making people happy, too. This is such a wonderfully cosmic place to be. I'm really glad we came here.
Okay.
Come back soon. You need to mellow out a little more. Put some flowers in your hair, that sort of thing.
All right, we'll do that. You smell the sweet perfume of the flowers. Fortunately, you prevent yourself from sneezing afterwards. We can't put it in our hairs. Oh, well.
It is a great pleasure to see you. You have been most kind to me. It is good to be human again. In the form of a tree, you can learn great wisdom, but it is the knowledge born of solitude. I now enjoy greatly the company of others. I am mastering the arts of healing both the body and the soul. Salim is a man of great kindness and heart. I am deeply happy with him.
Well, that is good. That is good that you're happy.
With Salim's knowledge of potions and pills and my healing abilities, we have much business here.
And maybe some of his other exotic plants, perhaps?
This land is so much more alive than the deserts I grew up in. It is so green and lush that it soothes the soul.
You said it, Julinar. Plants make people happy.
Some plants, certain plants, I guess.
If you are ever injured, I will be honored to heal you.
Okay. Well, let us buy. And I can't remember how many of these we will want, but we will definitely want some of these poison cure pills. Let's see if we can get...
Hey,
very
thanks! This will really help me keep the shop going so I can make some more good pills and potions.
good. Okay, let's also...
Let's see, where is it? If I were a little bottle, where would I be?
I am afraid that you have sold the last bottle to that strong fighter who came here yesterday.
Oh, right. We ran out of Pegasus feathers the last time we were making it. Sorry, but we won't have any stamina pills until we get a few more Pegasus feathers.
Okay. Well, let's get some healing pills. They will definitely come in handy. You know what? Let's get 10.
Hey, thanks! This will really help me keep the shop going so I can make some more good pills and potions.
We don't really need any of those right now, especially because of how expensive they are, but...
Sorry, I don't have any of that right now. I got most of the ingredients, but I'm missing the scales of a dragon. I just can't make it work without them.
Okay, and let's see.
It seems we're fresh out of vitality potions. I can't make any more without Pegasus feathers, and I'm totally out of them.
And, okay. And
Okay, we'll do a deal some other time.
Yes, we will, some other time. One thing I do want to grab while we're in here... You pick yourself some peppers from your generous friend's supplies. Let's get 5. Okay. Now, we will head up towards the arena again, and then we'll head down back to the beach area. Oh, and I never did actually look at these. This winged lion makes an impressive statue. Okay. So now let us pretty much head back towards where we came from. And we can talk to Rakesh out here. Your Liontar friend Rakesh, once the king of Tarna, walks with a pronounced limp from his battle against the demons. Still, he looks ready to fight again wherever he may be needed.
Greetings, my friend. I sense that your adventures in Mordavia have altered you. You seem more mature and wise, but there is some sorrow in your soul. The price for being a hero is sometimes costly. Take some time to relax and enjoy yourself in Silmaria. I do not believe there will be any great disasters until the rites of rulership begin. Once they do start, you will have need of all your skills to determine the truth behind what goes on here. That reminds me, you left a few things behind when you were summoned away from us in Tarna. I have brought Soulforge, the paladin sword that I gave you when you took oath as a paladin. However, I sense you have another paladin sword, the equal of Soulforge. If you do not object, I will keep Soulforge. I may have need of it in Silmaria.
That is fine.
I will return the sapphire pin you always wore. I could sense the magic of friendship which it contains.
Rakesh hands you your kata pin, a gift from the cat people of Shapir, symbolizing their friendship.
I am honored to see you again, my dear friend. I was summoned here by my son Chakra, who has made this island his home. We are a long way from Tarna. My life mate Krisha will be pleased to learn that you are well, and now in Silmaria. Tarna is enjoying the peace you brought to our land. Your friends Yesufu and Yahari are married now.
Are they?
And Uhura's child grows strong and proud like his mother. You are missed there.
Oh, good to hear that we are missed.
Krisha has a new apprentice she is instructing in the magical arts, or she would have joined us here. She said there is a strong magic surrounding this island.
I suggest you speak with Chakra about that.
Okay.
Chakra has his own magic shop in the town square, and I am staying with him there. It has been a while since I had last seen him, and he has grown much.
Okay, let's ask about paladins.
There are too few paladins in this world, my friend. The path of selfless goodness is difficult to travel. Hold in your heart the truths for which we stand. We bring peace where there is war. We must show mercy to our defeated enemies. We fight for justice rather than revenge. Let your sword be guided by your wisdom, and your actions guided by your heart. I believe that much of the problems in Silmaria are masking a greater evil. Too many things have happened recently. The assassination, the invasion, sea folk declaring war. I am certain they are tied in somewhere.
Probably.
Silmaria needs a ring of truth to uncover the lies that hide here.
And what is this ring of truth?
The ring of truth is a magical device that only a paladin can make, or so I have been told. I have never made one myself. I know of it from the paladin who first gave me a sword and set me upon the path of righteousness. A ring of truth is made from the ring of a true king. It must be forged in the blood of a dragon and consecrated by the blood of a paladin. Lastly, it must be tempered by the waters of binding. When these things have been completed, then shall a ring of truth be made. When a lie is spoken in its presence, it will glow. By this, you can prove the guilt of one who would deceive you. I fear that Silmaria will need this ring to banish the falsehoods.
Okay, we will get to making that. We will definitely get to making that.
The island of Merit has been invaded by an army of Hesperian mercenaries. Silmaria has no army, and while the city is well defended, the island was not. If you travel beyond the city gates, you may encounter those fierce warriors.
Okay, so be careful.
I arrived not long after King Justinian had been killed by the assassin. Judging from the evidence, the assassin has the skills of a thief, for he scaled several walls and avoided many guards. Chakra says that magic was used also, but he does not believe that the assassin is a spellcaster. The poison the assassin used is deadly. It is death to any who are touched by it, unless an antidote is given within seconds. Even then, the poison cannot be cured, and only the strongest will survive the coma it brings.
So, bad stuff. Very bad stuff. We definitely have to be careful.
For several months now, the ships of Silmaria have been under attack by the Tritons, the half-men, half-fish sea folk. Fishing and sea trade with other kingdoms have ceased. Merit has been virtually isolated from the outside world, except for magic.
Okay, let's find out about Logos.
The centaur and I have remained good friends over the years. He is a wise counsel, and has guided 2 kings in Silmaria. He will soon guide a 3rd when the rites of rulership are over. King Justinian was a good ruler for this land. He ruled for almost 20 years, and Silmaria has flourished.
And the rights.
The rights of rulership are a series of quests to prove the worth of those who would be king. The quests vary, depending upon the needs of the kingdom. Logos and I will be determining what those rights shall be.
And let's tell him about Mordavia.
It grieves me to learn of Irana's death, but at least her soul is free. She was a wizard with the soul of a paladin, and she brought kindness and joy to the world. It was good that you were there to give her peace.
Yes, it was.
If you decide to pursue the truth, speak to Logos about the King's Ring. You should be able to get into the Hall of Kings by telling the guards that I sent you. Go with honor, my friend.
Okay, we will go with honor. And we will go and talk to Logos then. Okay. Let's greet the guard. The guard curtly nods his head in response.
We do not converse on duty.
Oh, well, sorry. What about this duty?
Our duty is to guard the Hall of Kings.
Well, Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work.
Logos is expecting you. You may enter.
We are honored to have another paladin in our city. Rakesh has spoken of your deeds in Tana and Shapir. You have truly earned the title.
I have a sense of underlying danger in Silmaria. I believe that the aid of the Prince of Shapir will be necessary here. I also have a premonition that we will have need for a Ring of Truth.
A Ring of Truth? I thought those existed only in folk tales.
They are rare, and only a paladin can make one. It requires 4 parts. The ring of a rightful ruler, forged in the blood of the earth, purified by the blood of a paladin, and bathed in the waters of binding.
The ring seems impossible. Where does one find Earth's blood or water of binding?
Those answers are the essence of the quest. My friend, will you strive to create a Ring of Truth?
Why, absolutely. Of course we will agree.
Thank you for accepting this quest. It will be dangerous, I am certain. First, though, we will need a king's ring.
I do wear the ring from Justinian, the last king of Silmaria. It was not forged in the blood of the earth, though.
The ring can be reforged. Logos, I really believe that this will aid Silmaria.
Very well. I give you the ring of Justinian. You now bear the king's ring. I wish you luck with it.
You will need luck, my friend, and all the wisdom and valor that lies within you. Farewell.
You're escorted by guards through the corridors of the Hall of Kings and eventually led out of the gates. So, we now have the... Wow, we actually have a lot of stuff now. We now have the King's Ring. So, does that make us king? This is the ring that was worn by the last king of Silmaria. There's our Kata's pin, which actually, I am going to put that... Let's see. Put that right there. I'm going to want healing pills. Our poison cure, we'll put right there. Always want that on there. I don't know why. I like having the red one. It really doesn't matter, but I don't know. Let's see. So we've got that. Flowers we can keep on there. We want our food there. Money's okay there. Sword, that's good there. Equipment. Let's see. Let's equip our Kata's pin. I mean, we could equip the ring, but I don't know. I like the Kata pin. Let's see. We could equip that, and I'll... No, let me see. Let me, there is... Let's see. No, not that, not that. Keyboard. Let's see. Character. I forget how you can just... Actually, it might just be... So we could equip... Unequip like that, I guess. Okay. Okay, so I suppose this is a pretty, pretty decent spot to stop at. So, acquired King's Ring. Let us save. Okay. So, I suppose then next time we will head back down to the beach because there's a few things I want to take care of down there. Then we'll probably head back up here and talk to Erasmus and Fenris and all that good stuff. So that is what we'll take care of next time. So I will see you all later.